It's time once again then for qualifying here at Silverstone, on what we're hoping will be a tight contest for pole position. What kind of setup will drivers be looking for around here? It's got a fair mixture of demanding corners. Is it all about finding the sweet spot in handling balance?
Drivers are going to need a nicely balanced car to be fast here. They'll need to get the most out of the medium and high-speed corners, which will push them to run more downforce. But in turn, this slows the car down on the straights. It's a tricky balancing act.
That's the fastest lap so far. Sorry about that. Just wasn't our day.
Obviously, I expected a better session, but these things happen from time to time. Try to make up for it in the race. Great work rising to a tough challenge from your rival. You've come out on top for the...
The pain of parting is nothing to the joy of meeting again. And how joyous indeed it is to be back at Silverstone once more for the British Grand Prix. The queues to get in this morning extended miles back down the A43, such as the enthusiasm for Formula One in this country. The 3.6 miles of the Silverstone circuit in Great Britain is hallowed ground to the Formula One faithful. We have 18 corners that wrap around this former World War II airbase and some good passing opportunities at the end of the DRS zones. With me today is a man who's no stranger to the thrills of Silverstone. He's a past winner here in sports cars, of course. It's our good friend Anthony Davidson. You seem particularly excited for this one, Ant. Is there something you want to tell me?
Oh, just looking forward to it, Crofty. It's always a very special atmosphere, and also I started karting in the late 1980s, and I was here for that epic race in 1986 with Mansell and Piquet fighting each other right here at my home Grand Prix. So coming back to Silverstone always means a lot, and looking at the crowd today, it's clear that none of that spirit has been lost. And also, we just have such a fantastic field this year. Some very close competition and conditions that should make for some great racing. I can't wait.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Young superstar Max Verstappen starts from pole position and Turner completes the front row. As we continue through the rest of the grid today, we have Hamilton, Bottas, Charles Leclerc and Sainz, Vettel, Raikkonen, Norris and Kevin Magnussen, Ricciardo, Perez, Nico Hülkenberg and Grosjean, Stroll, Kvyat, Pierre Gasly and Antonio Giovinazzi. Russell and Robert Kubica takes the last spot on the grid. Now it's almost time to lights out, so let's go down to the track.
Focus now for the rest of the race. To manage this, we'll need to lower our ERS deployment mode. box. We're coming in this lap. Go now. That was our last stop. No more scheduled pit stops. Is 1.9 seconds. For the mediums, car behind on the medium tyre. Of fuel remaining. Brilliant job, mate. That's a fantastic podium. Super driving, really strong pace. Very, very happy.
Victory for the team from Milton Keynes then, after a quality performance. Tell me, Ant, how did they manage to achieve this win?
Well, time management probably played quite a large role in the outcome of this one. As ever, it's not just about speed, it's all about maintaining that speed consistently over a stint, over a race distance. So being able to keep up the lap times while still being smooth on the controls and gentle on the tyres, that's really where the race was won today.
The drivers are en route to the podium as we speak. What a fantastic win for the Red Bull team. They performed exceptionally today, keeping us firmly on the edge of our seats throughout the entirety of the race. Congratulations to everyone at the team. And now let's take a look at the driver's standings. It's a great result for Lewis Hamilton, who moves further ahead at the top of the table. Some amazing talent out on the track today. But Anthony, who would you pick as your driver of the day?
Well, there's a lot of incredible driving out there today, Crofty, but if I had to pick someone, it's got to be Sergio Perez. Fantastic driving.
It's time to check out the constructors' standings. The lead at the top comes down after a strong weekend.
Amazing performance out there. I'm sure you're pretty happy with that. Do you have any comments about the collisions? So talk us through what happened between you and your rival today. Well, thanks anyway.
Commiserations on that result. It's been a tough weekend.